Well, my name is Yazzie, and I'm originally from Holbrook, Arizona, which is a very small town in northeast Arizona, a town of about 5,000 people. And I have just grown up enjoying working with people, and especially working with Native American people as well. My entire professional career has been predominantly working with youth, Native American youth. And I've had the opportunity of doing a lot of unique things in my career in impacting not only Native American youth in Arizona, but then I had the opportunity of impacting Native American youth across the country as the National Director of Boys and Girls Clubs of America, the Native Services National Director. I have to admit, Provo was not in my plans, but since moving here, this will be our 4th year. It has been the best move for us. We've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed the friendships that we've made here in this community. And then I got to connect with the school district, the Provo City School District, as their diversity and equity coordinator, and provided the opportunity to develop a plan and to help Provo City to build those bridges between our communities and to look at things of celebrating diversity that makes Provo very special. I know traditionally for many years Provo has been predominantly white, but over the years, especially probably the last decade, as things have kind of changed with the state, the economy, and a lot of other factors, has brought more people to come into Utah, which has come into Utah County and Provo. And so I think that makes Provo even a little bit more unique and more special, is because you have a diverse group of people from different cultures, different religions. And I think that's what makes the community unique, is when you have such diversity that we can all learn from each other. I mean, it's kind of what life is all about, is to try to embrace each other and to look at each other as a brother and sister. Well, I don't think I've ever felt unwelcome in recent times, but I have to share this little story. My parents graduated from BYU, and so I lived here. Actually, you probably look at myself as a graduate of BYU's preschool program. When I was 4 years old, it was in the summer, and I was playing ball with my friends outside. And the ball got kicked over into one of the neighbors' yards. And so I went over, and it was, to get it, because I was the closest one. And when I went and picked the ball up, I remember this man coming out, and I still see his face. And this happened 50 years ago. And he said some derogatory things to me. And basically, had a really an experience that, like I said, I still remember this day, and where I was called a dirty Indian. And so as a 4-year-old, you take that literally. And I remember going into our house and going up to my mom and saying, I need to take a bath. And my mom would ask why. Because, well, that man down there called me a dirty Indian. And so that was my first experience in my memory of racism. And it happened here. It happened here in Provo. And I guess now, after all these years, I look at my position as diversity and equity coordinator, my opportunity to help, to impact, of not having another child experience racism like I did. And so if I can use my talent, my experience, everything that I've done in my past to help Provo City to be more inclusive, to be more friendly, to be more accepting, then that's what excites me being here, is that I can do my best to try to help this community see the greatness that it is, the people that are here. I think sometimes I could be a little bit intimidating. And I think that's something that people can learn, is to not judge somebody by how they look. That that we all have unique qualities. I mean, we're not perfect, but we all have special qualities that I think brings us together. You know, I've always been taught to look at another person as a brother and a sister. I mean, that's part of my family values, that's part of my beliefs. And so every day I try to treat other people like a brother and a sister. Everyone can celebrate and do to make this community better.